Stop scrolling right now, because the tiny 5-cent coin you are about to see could secretly be worth millions of dollars. This legendary United States of America Thomas Jefferson nickel may look like an ordinary pocket coin, but some rare versions have shocked collectors with unbelievable prices in the rare coin market. Featuring the famous face of Thomas Jefferson, this historic American nickel has become a dream discovery for coin hunters around the world. Imagine finding one hidden inside your old coin jar, wallet, or drawer and realizing it could change your life overnight. Stay till the end, because today we are revealing the secrets, hidden value, and millionaire potential behind this incredible 5-cent coin. Start. Coin number 1. The moment you see a 1969 D. Jefferson nickel, you might think it is just another ordinary 5-cent coin lost in pocket change, but hidden behind this tiny piece of metal could be a shocking secret powerful enough to completely transform someone's future overnight. Across the world, collectors are desperately searching for rare nickels from the United States because some versions have exploded in value and created unbelievable headlines in the coin market. Imagine discovering a simple coin hiding in an old drawer, dusty piggy bank, or forgotten family collection only to realize it may be worth far more than anyone around you can imagine. That possibility is exactly why the 1969 D. Jefferson nickel continues attracting attention from treasure hunters who dream of finding the next legendary coin before someone else does. This famous 5-cent coin features Thomas Jefferson on the front side, while the reverse displays the legendary Monticello building. The D mint mark means the coin was produced in Denver, and although millions were created, only a very small number survived in extraordinary condition or with rare minting mistakes. Those rare examples are the coins collectors fight over with incredible passion. A tiny detail invisible to ordinary people can suddenly make one nickel worth hundreds, thousands, or even far beyond expectations. That is what makes the world of rare coins feel almost magical. Every old nickel becomes a mystery waiting to be solved, and every collector hopes the next coin they inspect will be the one that changes everything forever. The real excitement surrounding the 1969 D nickel comes from mint errors and unusual varieties that can make collectors lose their minds. Some coins were struck incorrectly during production, creating doubled letters, off-center designs, weak details, die cracks, or strange surfaces. These imperfections are not considered damage by collectors. Instead, they become hidden treasures. A rare mint error transforms an ordinary 5-cent coin into something unique that serious buyers may desperately want for their collections. Some collectors spend years studying nickels under magnifying glasses searching for these tiny mistakes because one unusual detail can create enormous value. The thrill of discovering a hidden rarity inside everyday pocket change is what keeps millions of people hunting through coins every single day. Condition is another reason why the 1969 D. Jefferson nickel can become so valuable. Most nickels from that era were heavily used, scratched, worn down, and damaged after decades of circulation. But once in a while, a coin appears almost untouched, shining brightly with crisp details and sharp edges as if it had been frozen in time. Collectors especially love coins showing strong, full steps on the Monticello building because perfectly visible steps are extremely difficult to find. A flawless or near-perfect example can attract huge attention during auctions because collectors know such pieces are incredibly rare. When wealthy collectors compete for the best surviving examples, prices can climb to unbelievable levels that ordinary people never expect from a simple nickel. The internet has turned rare coins into a global obsession. Videos showing tiny coins selling for huge amounts of money spread rapidly online, causing millions of people to rush toward their old coin jars searching for hidden fortune. Suddenly, forgotten nickels become exciting again because nobody knows which coin could secretly hold enormous value. The 1969 D. Jefferson nickel became one of those fascinating coins people constantly discuss because rare discoveries continue appearing unexpectedly. Every collector dreams about finding a coin capable of paying off debt, buying a house, or completely changing their life forever. Even though most coins remain ordinary, the possibility of uncovering a rare treasure is enough to keep the hunt alive. What makes coin collecting even more powerful is the emotional connection behind every discovery. These nickels are not just pieces of metal, they are surviving fragments of history from another era. The 1969 D nickel passed through restaurants, vending machines, gas stations, and countless hands during a fascinating period in American history. Some coins traveled across the country for decades before disappearing into collections, while others remained hidden away untouched. Every scratch, shine, and detail tells a silent story. Collectors are willing to pay huge amounts not only because of rarity, but because owning a rare coin feels like holding a living piece of the past in the palm of your hand. Many people unknowingly spend valuable coins because they never examine them carefully. That is why experienced collectors always check dates, mint marks, and unusual features before using old change. Sometimes the difference between a common coin and a rare treasure is so small that only trained eyes can notice it. A slight doubling in the letters, an unusual strike pattern, or extraordinary surface quality can completely change the value of a coin. Stories continue appearing about people discovering valuable nickels in jars, inherited collections, or old boxes hidden in attics. Those stories inspire millions because they prove hidden treasure can still exist in the most unexpected places. So before you spend another old 5-cent coin, stop and look closely because the next nickel you hold could carry a secret worth far more than anyone imagines. The 1969 D. Jefferson nickel remains one of the most fascinating coins for collectors who chase rarity, mystery, and the dream of sudden fortune. Most people see only pocket change, but collectors see opportunity, history, and possibility hidden inside a tiny coin. That is why rare coin hunting has become such a worldwide obsession. Somewhere out there, another valuable 1969 D nickel may still be waiting to be discovered by someone lucky enough to notice its hidden details before the rest of the world does. Coin number 2. The moment you hear the words 1974 5-cent United States of America coin, you may think about an ordinary nickel resting silently inside an old drawer, forgotten wallet, or dusty coin jar. But what if that tiny coin was secretly worth a fortune beyond imagination? Across the world, rare coin collectors are spending unbelievable amounts of money searching for hidden treasures from the 1970s, and some special 1974 nickels have become legendary among collectors because of rare minting mistakes, unusual shine, sharp details, and extremely limited conditions. Many people unknowingly spend these coins every day without realizing they could be holding a piece of American history capable of changing their lives forever. A single rare coin discovered at the right time can shock an entire family overnight, turning a simple pocket find into a story worth thousands, and in some extraordinary cases, even life-changing amounts of money. The 1974 Jefferson nickel featuring former U.S. President Thomas Jefferson is one of the most mysterious modern coins discussed by passionate collectors. While millions of these coins were produced, only a very small number exist in extraordinary condition with rare mint errors that make collectors go completely crazy. Some coins were struck with double dies, off-center designs, unusual surfaces, clipped edges, or dramatic minting defects that instantly transformed them from common pocket change into collector treasures. When experts discover a flawless 1974 nickel with exceptional details and powerful eye appeal, bidding wars can begin between wealthy collectors who are desperate to own the rarest examples. That is why experienced collectors never ignore old nickels, especially coins from the 1970s that still survive in near-perfect condition. Imagine opening an old box inherited from your grandparents and finding a shining 1974 nickel hidden among ordinary coins. To most people it may look worthless, but to a trained collector, the smallest detail could reveal a hidden jackpot. Coins with strong luster, mirror-like surfaces, full steps on Monticello, or rare minting abnormalities can command astonishing prices in the rare coin market. Some collectors spend years searching for one extraordinary example because the finest quality coins become harder to find every passing year. As time destroys ordinary coins through scratches, rust, and circulation damage, surviving high-grade pieces become more valuable. This growing rarity creates excitement and greed in the market because collectors know they may never get another opportunity to own a truly elite specimen. One reason the 1974 nickel attracts so much attention is the possibility of discovering rare mint errors. Error coins are considered hidden treasures because they were never supposed to exist. During the minting process, machines sometimes malfunctioned, creating strange and fascinating mistakes that collectors absolutely love. A double design, missing letters, rotated strike, or dramatic off-center image can instantly push a coin's value far beyond its face amount. The more unusual and visible the error, the more collectors are willing to pay. Some rare error nickels from the past have sold for shocking prices simply because they were one-of-a-kind mistakes impossible to reproduce again. This possibility keeps millions of people checking old coins every single day, hoping to uncover the next unbelievable discovery. Condition is another powerful factor that can turn a normal-looking 1974 nickel into an object of obsession. Most coins from that year were heavily used in stores, vending machines, and daily transactions, which means finding one in pristine condition today is extremely difficult. Coins graded at the highest levels by professional experts become incredibly desirable because they preserve history in almost untouched form. Sharp details on Jefferson's hair, brilliant surfaces, and perfect edges can increase the value dramatically. Wealthy collectors compete aggressively for top-grade examples because they understand true rarity is not just about age, it is about survival. A coin that escaped decades of damage becomes a symbol of perfection, and perfection is where the biggest money exists. Stories of accidental fortune are what make rare coins so exciting. There are people who found valuable coins inside loose pocket change, inherited collections, or forgotten piggy banks without realizing what they had discovered. Some lucky individuals nearly spent rare coins before learning their true worth. That is why collectors always warn others never to ignore old nickels, especially unusual-looking pieces from earlier decades. The dream of becoming rich from a tiny coin creates endless fascination because it feels like hidden treasure could appear at any moment. Even today, people search through rolls of coins from banks hoping to uncover a rare gem hiding in plain sight. The excitement is addictive because every coin carries the possibility of a financial miracle. If you own a 1974 5-cent coin, examine it carefully before spending it. Look closely at the date, mint mark, shine, edges, lettering, and overall appearance. Rare details invisible to ordinary eyes may be the exact features collectors desperately seek. Coins with unusual colors, doubled letters, strange shapes, or exceptionally sharp designs deserve special attention. Many valuable coins were almost lost forever because their owners never realized they possessed something extraordinary. A professional coin dealer or grading service can help determine whether your coin is ordinary or potentially rare. The difference between a common nickel and a collector treasure can sometimes depend on one tiny detail hidden inside the design. The world of rare coins is filled with mystery, greed, excitement, and unbelievable discoveries, and the 1974 Jefferson nickel remains part of that thrilling legend. Somewhere in the world, rare examples may still be hiding in old jars, forgotten collections, or everyday pocket change waiting to be discovered by the right person. That tiny 5-cent coin could become the centerpiece of a collection worth a fortune someday, especially if it contains a rare error or survives in stunning condition. So before you ignore another old nickel, remember this. History has proven that small coins can carry enormous value, and one unexpected discovery could completely transform a person's future overnight. Coin number 3. The mysterious 1986 D5-cent coin from the United States of America has become one of the most talked about modern nickels among collectors who dream of discovering hidden treasure in ordinary pocket change. At first glance, this small coin featuring Thomas Jefferson looks completely normal, something people ignore every single day without realizing the possibility hiding inside it. But some rare versions of the 1986 D nickel have shocked the coin world because of unusual minting mistakes, near-perfect condition grades, and collector demand that keeps climbing year after year. Imagine opening an old drawer, dusty piggy bank, or forgotten coin jar and suddenly finding a coin that could attract serious buyers willing to pay unbelievable amounts of money. That dream alone has turned the 1986 D nickel into a modern treasure hunter's obsession. What makes this coin truly exciting is the fact that millions were produced, yet only a tiny number survived in extraordinary condition. Most 1986 D nickels were heavily used in daily transactions, scratched by machines, dropped on roads, and damaged over decades of circulation. But a few rare examples escaped all that destruction and remained almost flawless. In the rare coin market, perfection changes everything. A normal 5-cent coin may only buy a piece of candy, but a sharply struck, brilliant, untouched 1986 D nickel with strong details and mirror-like surfaces can suddenly become worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars to the right collector. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary can be so small that many people spend valuable coins without even noticing what they had in their hands. Collectors become even more excited when minting errors appear on the 1986 D nickel. Some coins show off-center strikes, doubled letters, strange die cracks, clipped edges, or unusual surface effects created during production at the United States Mint facility in Denver. These mistakes are considered rare because they slipped past inspectors and entered circulation before anyone noticed. Error coins create intense competition among buyers because no two pieces are exactly alike. One strange minting flaw can transform a simple nickel into a collector's fantasy item. Stories of rare coins selling for astonishing prices spread across the internet and social media, causing people everywhere to search their pockets hoping to uncover the next hidden jackpot. The thrilling part about the 1986 D nickel is that valuable examples could still be sitting unnoticed in everyday places right now. Many people inherited jars of old change from grandparents or stored old coins away for decades without checking them carefully. Treasure hunters know that valuable coins are often discovered when least expected. A coin sitting quietly inside a small box for years can suddenly become the center of attention at auctions and collector shows. That possibility creates an addictive excitement in the coin community because every nickel examined feels like opening a mystery box filled with potential fortune. The idea that a tiny 5-cent coin could completely change someone's financial future is exactly what keeps millions of collectors searching every single day. Condition plays a massive role in determining how much a 1986 D nickel could be worth. Professional grading companies examine coins under magnification and assign scores based on quality and preservation. A heavily worn coin may have little premium value, but a high-grade example with strong shine, razor-sharp details, and almost no marks can command astonishing prices. Some collectors compete fiercely for the finest known examples because owning the best coin in existence brings prestige and recognition in the collecting world. When two wealthy collectors both want the same ultra-high-grade coin, bidding wars can explode dramatically, pushing values to levels that seem impossible for a simple nickel. Another reason this coin attracts attention is the emotional power behind coin collecting itself. Every coin carries history, mystery, and the feeling that ordinary people can still discover extraordinary wealth. Unlike expensive luxury investments, rare coins can appear almost anywhere. In grocery store change, old family collections, abandoned containers, or forgotten storage boxes. That accessibility fuels the fantasy that anyone, regardless of background, could suddenly stumble upon life-changing treasure. The 1986 D nickel symbolizes that dream perfectly because it looks so ordinary that most people never stop to inspect it closely. Hidden wealth often disguises itself as something simple, and that idea captures the imagination of millions around the world. As stories spread about valuable nickels and shocking auction prices, more people have started checking dates, mint marks, and unusual features on every coin they receive. The small D mint mark on the 1986 nickel tells collectors it was struck in Denver, and certain rare examples from this mint attract significant attention. Some collectors even spend hours using magnifying glasses and bright lights searching for tiny details invisible to the naked eye. What seems like madness to outsiders becomes thrilling treasure hunting for passionate coin enthusiasts. Every unusual line, strange texture, or doubled letter creates the possibility that the coin could be something rare and valuable beyond imagination. So before spending a 1986 D 5-cent coin without looking carefully, remember that hidden among ordinary nickels could be a rare survivor desired by collectors across the world. The coin resting silently in a pocket, drawer, or old jar today might become tomorrow's sensational discovery. Its true value depends on condition, rarity, mint errors, and collector demand, but the excitement surrounding these coins continues growing because people love the possibility of turning spare change into serious money. For treasure hunters, dreamers, and collectors, the 1986 D nickel is more than just 5 cents. It represents mystery, fortune, and the thrilling belief that one tiny coin could completely transform a person's future overnight. Coin number 4. The 1992 D Jefferson nickel may look like an ordinary 5-cent coin resting quietly in your pocket, but hidden among millions of common pieces could be a rare treasure that sends collectors into absolute madness. Imagine discovering that a tiny coin carrying the portrait of Thomas Jefferson could be worth more than luxury cars, mansions, or even a lifetime salary. Most people spend these nickels without a second thought, never realizing that certain rare minting mistakes, unusual surfaces, or perfect condition examples can transform a simple coin into a collector's dream. The Denver Mint released countless 1992 D nickels, but a few escaped with mysterious errors and extraordinary details that today make experts search endlessly through old jars, drawers, and forgotten collections hoping to uncover one hidden jackpot. What makes this coin so exciting is the possibility that one tiny detail can multiply its value beyond imagination. A sharp strike, mirror-like shine, doubled lettering, missing details, or an off-center minting mistake can instantly turn a normal 5-cent piece into something rare and powerful in the world of coin collecting. Some collectors become obsessed with finding the perfect 1992 D nickel because high-grade coins with almost flawless surfaces are extremely difficult to discover. Most coins from circulation become scratched, faded, and damaged over time, but a surviving specimen with blazing luster and nearly untouched details can command shocking prices at auctions. The thrill comes from the fact that these coins are still out there, hiding where nobody expects them to be. Many people dream about becoming rich overnight, and stories surrounding rare American nickels keep that dream alive. A single rare error coin can attract fierce bidding wars between collectors who refuse to let a special piece escape their hands. The 1992 D. Jefferson nickel becomes even more mysterious because ordinary people may own one without realizing its hidden potential. Imagine opening an old coin box inherited from family and spotting a Denver mint mark beneath the year 1992. Your heartbeat rises as you inspect the surfaces under bright light, searching for strange doubling, rare mint damage, or brilliant uncirculated condition. That moment alone is enough to make collectors addicted to coin hunting forever because every nickel carries the possibility of a life-changing surprise. The most valuable examples are usually the coins preserved in extraordinary condition, almost as if they were frozen in time since the day they left the mint. Collectors pay huge money for nickels graded at the highest levels because perfect coins are incredibly rare. Tiny marks invisible to ordinary people can reduce value dramatically, which is why professional grading becomes so important. A flawless-looking 1992 D nickel with powerful shine, razor-sharp details, and beautiful color can attract attention from serious collectors across the world. Some rare pieces sell for astonishing amounts simply because only a handful exist in such pristine condition. In the rare coin market, perfection creates legends, and legends create fortunes. Error coins are where the real excitement explodes. Some 1992 D nickels may feature double dies, clipped planchets, die cracks, weak strikes, or strange misalignments created during the minting process. These mint mistakes were never supposed to leave the factory, yet a few somehow escaped into circulation. That accident is what fuels the greed and excitement surrounding rare nickels today. Collectors are willing to pay incredible sums for dramatic errors because every mistake tells a unique story from the minting process itself. One unusual coin discovered in pocket change can suddenly become the centerpiece of an entire collection. The idea that a tiny manufacturing error could create enormous wealth keeps millions of people checking their coins every single day. Another reason this coin fascinates collectors is the mystery surrounding undiscovered treasures still circulating in the real world. Somewhere, perhaps inside an old piggy bank, dusty drawer, or forgotten jacket pocket, a rare 1992 D nickel may still be waiting to be found. People often overlook nickels because they focus on pennies or silver coins, but experienced collectors know that hidden rarities can appear in any denomination. The search becomes addictive because every coin holds suspense. 1 second it seems ordinary, and the next it reveals unusual characteristics that could make it worth hundreds, thousands, or even more to the right buyer. That possibility transforms an everyday 5-cent coin into something magical and unforgettable. The emotional power behind rare coin collecting is enormous because these small metal pieces connect history, mystery, and fortune all at once. Holding a 1992 D. Jefferson nickel feels different when you realize it survived decades while carrying the potential for incredible value. Collectors study every line, letter, and surface mark with intense focus, hoping to uncover the next hidden treasure. Some spend years searching through rolls of coins from banks, refusing to give up because they believe the next rare discovery could appear at any moment. That hope is what makes the world of rare nickels so thrilling. It is not just about money, it is about the chase, the excitement, and the dream that one forgotten coin could completely change a person's future overnight. So before you spend any 1992 D. Jefferson nickel, take a closer look because what appears small and ordinary could secretly hold astonishing value. Check the mint mark, inspect the details carefully, and never ignore unusual features or coins with exceptional condition. The rare coin market rewards patience, sharp eyes, and lucky discoveries, and history has already proven that tiny coins can sell for unbelievable amounts when collectors compete fiercely to own them. Somewhere out there, one extraordinary 1992 D nickel may still be waiting for the right person to discover its hidden power. And if that coin ends up in your hands, it might become more than spare change. It could become the beginning of a completely different life. Coin number 5. The moment you hear the words 1994 P. Jefferson nickel, you probably imagine nothing more than an ordinary 5-cent coin lost in a pocket, hidden inside an old wallet, or forgotten at the bottom of a dusty jar. But what if that tiny piece of metal was secretly carrying a value so shocking that collectors would fight to own it? Across the world of rare coin hunting, stories continue to explode about ordinary-looking nickels turning into unbelievable treasures overnight. The 1994 P nickel, minted in Philadelphia, may appear common to the average person, But certain rare versions of this coin have captured the attention of serious collectors because of extraordinary minting mistakes, near-perfect conditions, and hidden details most people never notice. One lucky discovery could completely transform a person's future, and that is why millions of collectors carefully inspect every old coin they touch. What makes this coin truly mysterious is that billions were produced, yet only a tiny number have the rare qualities collectors desperately search for. Most 1994 nickels are worth only face value, but there are special examples that stand out like buried treasure. Coins with dramatic minting errors, doubled lettering, off-center strikes, mirror-like surfaces, or ultra-high grading conditions can become incredibly valuable in auctions. Imagine finding a nickel that looks normal at first glance, only to discover it was struck with a rare error no one noticed for years. That single mistake can turn a simple 5-cent coin into something collectors are willing to pay thousands of dollars for. In the rare coin market, uniqueness creates obsession, and obsession creates massive prices. The most powerful part of the 1994 nickel story is the possibility of hidden fortune hiding in plain sight. Rare coin experts spend years searching through rolls of nickels from banks hoping to uncover one extraordinary piece. Some collectors use magnifying glasses and powerful lights just to inspect tiny details near the date or Jefferson's portrait.
Why?
Because one microscopic difference can mean the gap between 5 cents and a life-changing payday. Coins with exceptional shine, untouched surfaces, and sharp details are especially valuable because they survived decades without damage. In the coin world, condition is everything. A nearly perfect 1994 nickel can attract huge attention because collectors know surviving flawless examples become harder to find every year. Another reason collectors chase this coin is the thrill of mint errors. During production at the Philadelphia Mint, machines sometimes created unusual mistakes that escaped into circulation. A coin struck slightly off-center, a die crack running across Jefferson's face, or strange doubling in the letters can instantly turn an ordinary nickel into a collector's dream. These errors are rare because most defective coins are destroyed before leaving the mint. But when one slips through, it becomes a hidden survivor from history. That mystery is exactly what drives people crazy searching through old coin collections, estate boxes, and forgotten drawers. Every rare error tells a story no other coin can repeat. Some of the most expensive nickels ever sold shocked the world because nobody expected such small coins to carry enormous value. While the 1994 nickel has not reached the legendary multi-million-dollar heights of the rarest American coins, certain top-condition examples and unusual errors have still sold for eye-opening amounts that leave ordinary people stunned. Professional grading companies can certify a coin's condition, and once a nickel receives an elite grade, its market value can rise dramatically. Collectors are willing to compete fiercely for coins that appear almost untouched by time. This is why experts always warn people never to clean old coins, because even tiny scratches can destroy a coin's hidden value forever. Imagine opening an old piggy bank tonight and discovering a 1994 nickel with a strange appearance unlike the others. Your heart races. You begin searching carefully, comparing the lettering, the shine, and the edges. Suddenly, you realize this small coin may not be ordinary at all. That possibility alone is what makes coin collecting feel like a real-life treasure hunt. Unlike buried gold or hidden diamonds, rare coins can appear anywhere: grocery store change, family collections, old purses, or forgotten boxes in the attic. The dream of finding unexpected wealth keeps collectors searching every single day. One moment of attention could reveal something extraordinary hiding in your own hands. The fascination surrounding the 1994 nickel also comes from its connection to American history. Featuring President Thomas Jefferson on the front and Monticello on the reverse, the coin represents decades of United States tradition and craftsmanship. Millions of these nickels traveled through restaurants, stores, vending machines, and pockets across the country, silently passing from one owner to another. Yet among all those ordinary coins, a few rare pieces escaped with unique characteristics that transformed them into collector legends. Time has only increased the excitement because many valuable examples may still remain undiscovered somewhere in circulation or inside forgotten collections waiting for the right person to notice them. So before you ignore another old 5-cent coin, take a closer look at the year, the mint mark, and every tiny detail. The 1994 Jefferson nickel may seem small, but hidden among ordinary coins could be a rare version capable of attracting enormous collector interest. People around the world continue searching for valuable nickels because history has proven that incredible treasures sometimes appear in the most unexpected places. That tiny coin sitting unnoticed today could become tomorrow's unforgettable discovery. In the world of rare coins, fortune often hides where nobody thinks to look, and sometimes a simple nickel is all it takes to spark a dream of sudden wealth and endless possibility.